Hello everyone and welcome to QualityRPGs. Today we are having part 34 of the official Neverwinter Nights 2 campaign as a Paladin, and we are continuing to recruit allies for our inevitable battle against the King of Shadows. And it seems the Luskans have something to say. Let's ask him. Yes, have you more questions? Did you decide to accept Sydney Natali's invitations? Why do you stutter? Are you nervous? I am sorry, the long journey to get here appears to have tied my tongue, along with the rest of my body. Okay. Of course, or you could be stuttering because you attempt to deceive me. I can assure that I'm trustworthy. Did you have any other questions? Okay, I guess we will walk into that trap. I have heard all that I need to. I will meet Sydney Natali. Are you, Chave and Kara, prepared for the journey? I'm ready. Very well, if you will follow me. I guess some level ups would be in order. Okay, it's going to be a bit of clicking, it seems. Well, at the very least we do get the level ups before the action begins. So I guess we are getting level 8 spells as well. Okay, good. Do we actually have some items that we could perhaps use for Kara? Well, at least that Ring of Wizardry, Gem of Seeing, perhaps Gloves of Rogue. Well, I guess not those. Perhaps some spells. And I think we want to have a bit of a rest before continuing. So we had some wizard's ally. Yeah, I think that's rather good. Mask of the Skull. Neverwinter Nights tunic, which we cannot use. And why is that? Only usable by Neverwinter Nights. So apparently we are not quite Neverwinter Nights yet. Okay, so let's see. Examine, can we learn it? Apparently not quite. Okay, so Hand of the Heavens, not usable. Wizard's Ally is usable. Yeah, we actually... What? So we cannot take the quarterstaff off. Okay. Okay, apparently we cannot do too much. I think we want to have a bit of a rest. And now we do have the Wizard's Ally, and we have the Mask of the Skull.
Yes, that is so.
And we have found some ore. Okay, good. So, now what? The ambush? This should be the place. This looks like a dead end. Not to worry, Mistress Natale will be joining us momentarily. Crawler, leave us. We will speak more later concerning the timeliness of your arrival and the lack thereof. Yes, mistress. Don't wet yourself, dog. Oh, that's rude. Chalbun enough. Thank you for agreeing to meet with me, Captain, and the Gith. I see, and Quara, your father is a mage of the Academy, is he not? Yes, but we are not that much alike. I'll say you are a dainty one. You look to weigh stone and 2 pebbles, am I right? You'll be able to judge for yourself when I'm standing on top of your charred body. Chalbun. What, just trying to make conversation with the fiery one? But turns out she's cold as the nethers of Icewind Dale. I can see why you are no longer an officer of Luskan. Now be silent, fool. I heard you for your brawn, not your tongue. Yes, sir. I'll just stand here and be a good lummox, you'll see. I'm sorry. I had to send Crawler to fetch you. I would have come to Crossroads keep myself, but too many eyes follow my movements. You have information about how to defeat the Shadow Reavers. You know of true names. I have brought a scroll containing the true names of each of the Shadow Reavers. The host tower of the Arcane keeps a record of true names of all its members to use against them should they ever violate their contracts. Why didn't you use Garius' true name to stop him? Garius and his supporters had all of Luskan wrapped around his finger up until he conducted the ritual, and by then it was too late. After the ritual, the Arcane Brotherhood tried to use the true names of Garius and the others, but they didn't work. They have ascended from their mortal forms and become something else. Since they could no longer control Garius, the host tower was quick to divorce itself of any involvement with Garius and his constituents. The true names I retrieved were among the records to be purged just in time, in fact. Why did you bother if they are useless? The host tower assumed they were useless, but I suspected otherwise. My intuition is rarely wrong in such matters, and it has kept me alive many times. So I performed a divination on the true names, and they revealed a link. Unfortunately, I don't have the law to decipher the results. You examine this, what do you see? Well, I can read these, and I believe that they can be of use to us. Knowing the name of a being gives one power over it, and could weaken the Reavers enough to kill them. So you could read the names aloud. The recitation is difficult, but I can give these voice. Yes, but then you are of use to me. But you, however, are not. We both wish to stop Black Garius. Why can't we work together? Grovel all you like. The host tower does not negotiate or ally themselves with anyone. We take what we wish. I have no need of you, and have no care of whether you live or die. You were merely a vehicle to deliver these two to me. I could care less for your pretty speeches. Go get ready to die. Forget this. I say we burn this host tower mage and take the names. Kara, you would be a treasure to keep if circumstances were not otherwise. If you are going to kill us, go on and try it, you witch, before your perfume does the job for you. Oh, Kara, I won't bother you with you myself. I let my servant finish the job, as was intended. What are you talking about? My dear, the host tower has been promised your father's entire academy as servants, to train as we see fit, to use as we see fit. The only price is that we deal with you permanently. It's really something we can't pass up. Even considering your natural talent, it is a waste of such potential. But it's the best of quench of fire before it grows out of control. Animus Elemental. Okay. Okay, I guess time to go. And could you do something, please? Okay, it appears that we need to do something. I had not thought it possible you have defeated it, destroyed it utterly. Save it wits. If that's your last trick, you don't have much future left. Dear Kara, you are quite a catch indeed, and such a temper. Actually, if we are healing this fast, we should just keep talking. Chalbun, earn your pay and slay them. I'll double Sydney's wages. I'll match whatever she's paying to you to attack her instead. No thanks, I don't think I would enjoy being in your employ any more than being in hers, unless you can sweeten the pot. I'll double Sydney's wages. Sounds like a fine deal, been wanting to clobber this witch since we left Luskan. What, you traitorous wretch? Ah. Okay, that's a lot of assassins. Okay, she's feeling quite fast, it seems. Oh, there is a succubus. Okay, and that's it. That witch didn't have the power to stop us, and those Reavers won't either. Despite this ambush, this battle has worked in our favor. These true names are a weapon we can use against the Reavers. We should return to the keep with them at once. Yeah, let's go. The sooner we are back at the keep, the better. Okay, nice.
My pack is too heavy.
Deflection and dispelling. Could we perhaps... Yeah, let's see. Something worth looting at the very least. And too bad the assassin didn't survive. Because now we just cannot, pay him. Deflections and dispellings. I guess these are your recipes. Yeah. So let's have a bit of a rest.
Yes.
And about the items. Full plate +3 scale mail. Ring.
There's something you wish.
Okay, I guess we are good to go.
Did the Hoss Tower mage offer anything of value?
She tried to betray us, but we got the better of her.
Know that we gained much that could allow us to defeat the Shadow Reavers.
Indeed. And what might that be?
Oh, she has their names, so we know what to call them when we're asking them not to attack us.
Their true names? Show them to me.
Know that I am entrusted with them, and will keep them with me. They have not been copied elsewhere. What I hold is the only record of them.
Enough. We need to trust each other if we are to survive.
A wise decision. Let me read these. They might work. It is a slim chance, but better than nothing.
These names carry power, and they are our salvation in this war. Furthermore, you know this. I can see in your gaze and hear it in your words. I recognize the script these names are written in, and how they may be shaped with voice. I may use them when the time is right, and know that I am the only one who can do it.
You are mistaken. I think you will find the secrets of that script are as apparent to me as they are to you. So either you or I could use them as weapons, which I think benefits us both.
Then
I
we
guess
shall
it
each
does.
be armed for the battle that awaits. Provide me with my own scroll with the names, and we shall each carry them as blades.
That is a task for Aldenon. I have more important matters than to serve as your scribe. In the meantime, I think your Lieutenant Kana has had some success in tracking the Reaver's movements. I would go see her. Then we can decide on our next course of action.
Okay. So, Wardish Lord Nasher is assembling an army to the north. Dark things are around in the mirror. Can we talk about upgrading my men's armor? Okay. Yeah, we need to go outside and sell off the ore to the miners around here. Okay. I found a new ore depot. Okay, good. What about Rentlin? Have any ore I can use? Oh, yeah, we don't want anything new. Okay, I guess we got some gold. But yeah, it seems the AI is a bit bugged at the moment. Okay, so let's have a chat with the armorer once again. Can we talk about upgrading my men's armor? Okay, no new ore. Let's see. So we should at least have silver necklace, sapphire.
Yes.
And they don't even have puppet mode on. So,
Yes.
identify Ring of Power. Well, that sounds promising. Regeneration and resistance looks rather good. Full plate, I guess we can sell that one. Perhaps that one as well. That might actually be rather useful for someone.
Yes, that is so.
And then we had these some weapons we got. So for instance, that will be useful. We have ourselves longsword. Well, something. Yeah, we can sell these. Hopefully. Okay. And let's go to visit still outside. Perhaps we can now have some of the ore. Okay. So we have some mithril. And about those weapons and armor. Okay. So perhaps we could improve the weapons then. Ah. Okay. Not then. Oh, perhaps Dagon will want to say something about the druids.
The men here call you Knight Captain, and these walls are yours.
Yeah, they do.
You have come far.
Knight Captain, welcome back. Have you found what you needed to counter the Shadow Reavers?
We found their true names.
Excellent. I've had our scouts scouring the lands for the Reavers. They are elusive, but we've tracked one of their number. It patrols with a large force near Crossroad Keep. I'll mark the position on your map. We only know its general location, so be careful not to stumble into a trap.
Sounds like a trap.
Perhaps Guyven could help. He was giving advice to the scouts earlier. Good luck in your hunting, Captain.
Well, thank you. There is trouble brewing along our southern border. Let me know if you want to organize the men to deal with it. Let's see. Peasant civility average, morale low. Unit strength is low. Tax collection, yeah. Okay. Okay, special missions. Okay, let's see. And we had something we want to discuss with Guyven. For Johnny's captain, what can this old travel do to you? I found some place that might interest you. Really, tell me a tale of your travels. I found Amonchero's Haven. Oh yes, I visited many wizard sanctuaries in my time. They are rarely what you expect. Guyven reckons you have seen enough of hill and vale for me to share a thing or two with you. You are barely a Pathstalker really, but Guyven can tell you of a life of wandering. Sit down and listen for a spell. Yep, and that's how you can live off the earth. No matter how desolate a place looks, there's always some life to sustain you, if you know where to look. You have tired me out, Pathstalker, and that's enough talking for me for the present. So let's see, can we have another chat? I found some place that might... Yeah, we are not going to have that much of a chat. Can you help me track down a Shadow Reaver? Well, yes, I can help. I have seen reports from the scouts who are tracking the Shadow Reaver. Those scouts, they are good, but they are young and cocky, so they didn't listen to an old man's advice. Perhaps you'll find some value in what I know. I noticed a pattern in the movements of that Shadow Reaver, which reminded me of a story. Let's hear a story. Yeah. What does this have to do with Shadow Reaver? From what I noticed about the Shadow Reaver's movements, he's only expecting us to come at him from the north, because everything south of him is dead. So if you take a long way through the wilderness and loop around well behind him, I think you'll be able to get a drop on him rather than him on you. Got it. Good advice, thank you. You're welcome anytime. Okay. So... let's see. Have we dealt with the matter at hand over here?
I have a visitor here for you, Captain.
I am the leader of the Raven's allies. We are
Okay.
contracts have brought us from the Sea of Fallen Stars to here. We'd like to join your Grey Cloaks.
These mercenaries are better than some I've seen, but they're still undisciplined and not used to rules or dealing with
Yeah,
people.
we cannot
It could
accept
hurt
them
us
then.
if we accept them. The Ravens are capable warriors, and some of them exceed the standards we set for our recruits.
We are in rather small strength, so I think we need the
It'll
men.
be a pleasure working for you, Captain.
I hope this works out for the best.
Indeed. Okay. So what's the report? Okay, special mission results. The Grey Cloaks protected the tax collectors as they made their rounds. It is fortunate we sent the escorts, we had to fight bandits. The villagers appear to be pleased by how you handled it, too pleased if you ask me. The taxes collected have been put in the keep's coffers. Talk with Master Riddle if you want the specific figures. Your orders, let's see the report. Peasant civility, morale low, unit strength is average, armor decent, civility high. 55% time passed. Okay, how many Grey Cloaks? We have 280. Land security, road security low. So, any special missions? Okay, I guess not. Let's move the time to 60% and then continue onwards. Okay, I have a Grey Cloak report for you. Each member of the Grey Cloaks is a competent soldier now. They aren't squires and certainly not knights, but they are as trained as we can get them. Okay, I want to report. Unit strength average, armor decent. Training is best, 57%. Road security is still low. I want to organize the men. Let's patrol the roads. Okay. And let's, I think we will...
Well met, Captain, well met. Your Kana here is right. I've been looking to start a small village, and what you've done here, well, I think the land will... If you ask me, you've got more sense than many a lord, so I...
Ziffer wants us to sign a village charter allowing him to start a community here. You are a knight, and this is your land. So the decision...
Tell me more about this town charter.
I fear I am not the best of...
A charter determines what duty is owed by the village folk and what duty is owed by the lord. If you were a lord, duties owed by you is what I mean. Regardless, you get to carry out the lord's tax, and we get your protection. I wouldn't have even come here if you hadn't made clear that you mean to make your lands a better place.
Ziffer's accounting is correct, Captain.
Are there any implications of starting a village on the keep's lands?
There are, Captain. Outside the keep's borders, bandits, beasts, and monsters wait. Villages offer tempting targets for some of them, and we'll need to continue our patrols to make sure they remain safe.
We're sort of counting on that, Captain. If things get too rough, most of us are farmers, although a few of us have some training with weapons and the like. If it gets too rough, they'll move to safer land,
okay.
even if it's less fertile than the patch we're looking at.
Show me the charter.
Certainly, Captain, certainly.
What does this say?
Essentially, what I already told you. You protect the land, and we'll pay our taxes right and proper.
I'm ready to make my
The
decision.
only thing remaining, Captain, is whether you'll sign their charter and allow the village to form on our lands.
I think we will sign it.
You won't regret this, Captain. If any of your patrols are near the village, they can expect to...
The keep has already come a long way. We need to patrol the land regularly to keep...
Okay, so I guess we need to... I have a Grey Cloak report. Our cloak patrols are making the roads a safer place, better than when we first arrived. They are still dangerous in many sections, though. Give me a report. Okay, 60%, that's our limit. Civility is still high. And road security is average, so I think we need to start patrolling the countryside. Yeah. And sergeants and tell me what of Bevil. Catriona. Okay, Bevil. Okay. Okay. So off we go. And yeah, it was still that we could improve the armor, it seems. So Weedle, actually, do we have some important information? Okay, nothing can be built. Okay, no questions. And let's check the armor. Any changes? Okay. Let's go outside and see if we could acquire some new ore. Kalindra. Okay. Pentin, have you any ore I can use? Okay, apparently not. So let's get going. What's that? Grey Cloak? Yeah. And another one. So let's hope we can actually get a proper party this time. I don't think we need Kara, but let's take Elani, Kelgar, and well, Kasarir. And this is the Shadow Reaver camp. But before going there, I think we should save. Oh, by the way, do we have the heavy armor, the full plate? Was it full plate plus 3? So perhaps Kasavir could utilize it. Yeah, quite a bit better.
I am listening.
Follow me.
Okay, let's get going. And let's visit the Shadow Reaver camp. 2 golems.
Do you remember me? I am the one who tasted the lifeblood of several of those in Castle Never, whom you swore to protect. You should have learned then that I cannot be destroyed. Yield now, and I shall make your end quick. Defy me, and you shall die for days.
I have your true name, fiend.
You think that will make a difference? The ritual burned clean all of my ties to pathetic mortality.
By the way, I should have the other sword. I defeated you once, I can do so again.
Never, you had the advantages of surprise and greater numbers. Here, those advantages are mine.
Know that I possess the name, but will need time to give it voice. You must shield me until the name has been spoken, or this battle is lost.
Okay, where is the sword? Yeah, perhaps you guys could help. Oh. Okay, good. That's one golem down. Okay. And that's one dead Shadow Reaver.
It is another shard. Perhaps the last one we need.
Okay. Is this the last piece?
The last? No. But enough to unite the blade and achieve victory? I think yes. Know that if we can discover how to reforge the blade, then we will have the only weapon that can harm the King of Shadows.
Okay. And I guess we are done. And let's visit the Ironfists. Kayar, who goes there? None but Kelgar. You have returned, and you have brought the ones that helped us with those bugbear pests. Good to see you as well, Kayar. Glad to see you standing guard rather than in a cage like we saw you last. Again, thank you, Captain, for the help. Since you left, many of our halls have been uncovered. You should see the great halls Kelgar our people built them, our people. This is very impressive indeed. Suits us, doesn't it? Good stonework here, solid foundation, everything about it says Ironfist. It does. Anyway, we would love to see the old halls, but we are here on business. There is a war brewing and all the Ironfist need to march yesterday. Only Keros can make that decision. So Keros finally got here, did he? Where is he? Keros and I go way back. He didn't exactly part on friendly terms, but he doesn't hold a grudge. Nothing we can't handle, I'm sure. Well, his word is law, so that can make things tricky, but I admire your courage. He hates you, Kelgar. Oh. Well, yes, that's probably true. Was hoping he had gotten over that. In any case, you will have to bring your case to him personally. I'm always up for a good fight, but I'm sure Keros will know what to do. Keros is just ahead, past the hall to the right. Good luck, Kelgar. So, Revorax's forge, storage area, training room, the Great Hall, throne room. I think we will save and go to check what's in here. So black flame armor looks rather nice. By the way, does...
Yes.
Oh, come on. So is Elani the only one capable of following us?
Yes, they follow me.
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Yes.
So does...
Yes.
Yeah, they do have shields. So I think we want to get a new shield. And I guess heavy shield +2
Pack is too heavy.
will be quite okay.
Carry.
Yes.
Bolts and bullets. Perhaps we should buy some bullets for Elani. Anything else we might want? Okay. So there are some doors.
My attack has no effect.
Okay. Apparently that's of no use. So this is training chamber. Okay. And apparently we have a kind of a door bug over there. And let's save before we begin the chat.
Kalmar, any success in opening the lower levels? Kelgar, who let you within our halls?
Let me in? I'm an Iron Fist. It's my right.
An Iron Fist is many things, but he is not a deserter. He does not leave his clan when they need him most to chase after personal glory.
Kelgar helped liberate this hold.
If by liberate, you mean he was present, I'll not argue. But I'm sure he was more concerned with besting his opponents than preserving the halls of our ancestors. I know who you are, and I thank you for your assistance. But this is now an Iron Fist matter.
This isn't just an Iron Fist matter. The King of Shadows, he threatens us all, and we need to band together if we want to have a chance.
You clearly have no idea how much danger your people are in.
Ah, yes. And what are we supposed to do about this threat?
Ally with Neverwinter, of course. March with us on the dead streaming out of the mare.
Ally with Neverwinter? Neverwinter. Ha! Do you know what we uncovered after you left, Kelgar? We found libraries, chronicles of our past deeds. We, as true Iron Fists, stayed to learn about our past. These halls weren't always decayed and barren. Once, this hold stood proudly under the rule of Torum Iron Fist himself. These halls fell because Neverwinter refused to help us. When we fought the fire giants at Mount Galadrym, we were left to fend for ourselves.
Then let's learn from the past and vow to work together.
King Lodrum, my ancestor, led the charge and died gloriously in battle that day. Do not talk to me about allies. The Iron Fists have remained strong by themselves.
The King of Shadows will not stop with just Neverwinter.
There have been many grand threats that have come and gone. Weathering them is the true test of resilience, of strength. Would Neverwinter recover from a blow as great as ours?
How long must this mistrust continue?
Neverwinter has done nothing to assist my clan. Do I have any reason
Well, we
to
helped
trust
you. On behalf of Neverwinter, I pledge our support to the Ironfists.
Huh, mere words. The Ironfists have received pledges in the past, and they were no more than lies with smiles.
How can we prove ourselves to
Come
you?
back with Lord Nasher himself and beg for forgiveness 1,000 times. Then we may talk.
Keros, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think the clan was at stake.
Do not speak as if you're one of us. I value your opinion less than that of the strangers you follow.
I am one of you. I am an Iron Fist, and you will hear me, damn you!
I am done with you. We won't drag you to the gates, Kelgar, but you know where they are.
Well, okay. Kelgar, I heard what was said. Have you come to add more words then? It seems my name is already bloodied enough. No, I don't think you betrayed us. I think you have proven your worth on your travels. But Keros is our leader and the clan will unite under no other. How can we gain the clan's support? The only way to convince Keros is to prove your worth. Know that his mind seems close to any further words. Let Thorim be your voice. Thorim, what are you talking about? Let the hammer of Ironfist speak for you, Keros, if Keros will not hear you. Who is Thorim again? Thorim was the foundation of the Ironfist clan. He built this great hold long ago. Our first and greatest king he was. What's the hammer of Ironfist? The hammer is our most precious relic, a mighty weapon forged and wielded by Thorim himself. There is an old story told by our people about Thorim and the hammer. Would you like to hear it? Yeah, please tell us, but I don't think that we will actually hear it. What's the point of this story? In short, Thorim, our first and greatest king, wielded this mighty hammer and defeated the fire giants of this land. His courage and wit saved us from losing these clan holds long ago, and the hammer has remained a symbol of leadership since. And now that we have returned, we can see Thorim's greatness with our own eyes. What, the hammer's been recovered? Come and see. So where is the hammer?
Follow me.
Yes, that is so.
This is it, Kelgar. Is this the hammer? Aren't our problems solved now? It's part of our history legend that the one who can lift the hammer is the one who should lead the Ironfist clan. You see, Thorim had a belt of great strength. With his gauntlets and his belt he was able to use the hammer when not even a giant could lift it. But without the belt, it's not going to be moved. In his lifetime, never thought I would live to see it. The craftsmanship, it's incredible. But we found the gauntlets, surely that's a start. Sadly no, I know you have found the gauntlets here in our clan hold, but they will not be enough to lift such a weapon. This isn't all we uncovered. As Keros mentioned, the old records here tells us that long conflict that ended with the loss of this hold. We don't know what happened, but the Ironfists were betrayed. Hundreds of years later, the belt of Ironfist was stolen and delivered to the clan of fire giants. What delivered to the giants? Is there any hope of locating the belt? If the records are accurate, these giants were located in Mount Galadrym. Our clan fought to claim the belt there, but never recovered it. We never recovered, and the clan hold was lost. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go to get it. Indeed, we shouldn't delay things further. I never said this was a realistic task. We know where our clan fought the giants, we just don't know if there is anything still there. Keros would lead us to battle there, but we have yet to establish a footing in these halls. Look, we don't need Keros, we can go this... we can do this, we can. We'll need all the allies we can get, let's go. Good, let's get out at once and get the Ironfist clan ready for war. Here, take this map and this ring. If you chose to go, the ones served our ancestors well. May the strength of Thorin be your guide, Kelgar. By the way, we do have the Ring of Power, don't we? Where is it?
Yes.
Everyone, follow me.
Make your path mine.
Have we accidentally misplaced it?
Follow me.
Yes,
Well, that's a shame. Okay, let's have a rest and then let's go. There. Lesser ring of power. Well, I think bigger ring of power is better than lesser one.
Yes.
Ring of mage of fire resistance. I guess this will be needed.
Yes.
Yes.
Follow me.
Yes.
Okay. So, let's get going. Mount Galadrym. Yeah, I guess that fire resistance can become handy. A watchtower.
I can feel my clan was here long ago. Look at the size of this mountain. The thought of my kin fighting their way to the top. Ah, must have been a glorious battle.
It certainly doesn't seem like attacking this mountain would have been wise, tactically.
Well, we're a small group, so at least we'll have the advantage of surprise. If my distant
Yeah.
blood can do it, the least we can do is the same. And there, I see watchtowers in the distance, and giants. This'll be a battle for sure.
We'll get the belts back, Kelgar, don't worry.
That we will. And if not, then we'll no doubt haunt them till the end, eh?
Okay, let's save and prisoner cages. Entrance to canyon. What's that? Main camp. Entrance to canyon. Okay, I guess onwards we go. So I guess we try to rescue the prisoners. And we have our first giants. With Hellhound support, apparently.
These enemies will not stand against us for long.
Okay, nice. And not even good loot. Okay. But yeah, I think this is actually everything for today, so thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityRPGs out.